Don't worry that the markets are going down in this movie. For today's lesson, these numbers won't mean anything, but I'm going to give you some very positive information. I'm going to zoom out all the way. I will make it clear where we are. Continue going, and when you're done, if you're telling me that you can't say where we're going, then good for you. Finishing up, there is no one else around while you watch the movie. Some of you may not agree with what I'm about to say, so let's take a moment to talk about what XRP users are worried about. Remember that you need to know the truth. The payment system in particular is the center of the banking system. Pay close attention to this group of people, which includes FICE Global, PayPal Global, Worldpay Global, and PayPal Ventures. XRP 801 should be praised for this. You need to pay close attention to this. People began to inquire about Bitcoin from that point on. You know that Bitcoin is used to pay for things on the Lightning Network. The way you look is crazy weird. We've talked a lot about stablecoins because, well, you already know what they are. This year, you know there's one. We also have things to say about Lightning Network and Bitcoin. Wow, there's one more. In fact, this one is pretty interesting. Even though people are working on it, stablecoins based on Bitcoin aren't really used by many people yet. But Lightning is coming out as a real-time payments network that works almost instantly. It's meant to compete with stablecoins, I guess. Lightning is still young, but it has already grown into a real-time payments network that works almost instantly and wants to compete with stablecoins. What do people think about your work, by the way? I know that Bitcoin and the Lightning Network can make it easier to send big amounts of money. To be honest, I have to say that I don't know anything about this. Why do I think this field is still growing? Because I don't have any useful information or ideas that I think this audience would know. Maybe you don't have an opinion like I do. If so, that would make me happy. Yes, I think I'll share my point of view. I think we still have time, though. Please hit that like button one more time, ladies and gentlemen. What do they know about things? That's what the IMF said over and over again last year when they said Bitcoin would never be useful. These were the most bold predictions. They were the ones that failed, though. Bitcoin was the first one, and blockchain technology made it possible. You are wrong when you say that a deal could be completed instantly. We're working with 10 countries around the world, and that's the exact number we've been given. Many of these new ideas don't fit with how we usually think of money, and we're not sure if this stage will live up to its promise of faster, cheaper, more inclusive, and more efficient payments. XRP will be the clear winner in the end. We are aware, though, that this story has not worked in the past. I have a shocking secret to tell you: the world will pay. Even though it won't be in the form of XRP, that's fine. Before I get into the most amazing detail, we will all benefit in the end. On the list of panelists was someone from Worldpay. This is very important if you didn't know that Worldpay filed a claim in 2017. It was only given this year. In particular, Worldpay got it on January 2nd, and it is still in force. It has also been named a collateral agent security interest by JP Morgan Chase. Wow, let me explain. What's going on? JP Morgan is getting back into the Worldpay world, and if we look into this product, we see what we have. We made this little diagram with customer car bills in mind. Do you want to go to the blockchain for Ripple settlement with me? It's possible that this blockchain network will be built on Ripple. It works like a growing town in real time. Sending and swapping money is possible with it. We have set up a network that makes foreign money transfers safe, quick, cheap, and free of chargebacks possible. We've also linked to the APIs, which lets you use the user interface and blockchain to exchange money or cryptocurrency. There is talk of Ripple and software that you probably already know. The patent that was filed was approved and is now working. Please let me know what you think when you understand that this big change is going to happen in 2024. Please look at the patent that was stated below in the comments, since JP Morgan owns it. The judges all agree that the world pays a lot of money for this patent. We need to play this. From the way they looked at each other, it looks like they are starting to work on that again. But Lightning has become a competitor by giving real-time payments that happen almost instantly. I think that's what's going on with stablecoins as well. What do you guys think? You already know about Bitcoin and how the Lightning Network could be used to process big amounts of payments or payments. So I'd say yes, but I don't know anything new or useful to add to this conversation. Since most people in the crowd have heard of Bitcoin, I think this field is still in its early stages of growth. Of course, I have an opinion, but maybe I don't have much to say about it. That's why I'm interested in what you have to say. Okay. I have a BNB and a Hatterer. I also have a chain link in addition to giving Avalanche, all of these things. The market value of all of them is $22.3 trillion. So based on what we know about this station and the assumption that you are a new viewer, we give you some information that you may already know. You should look at it because no other networks really give you different points of view on it. I think about what the ecosystem will be like when we hit 50 trillion, 75 trillion, and so on. The leftover trillions of dollars will be put into assets that really add value under the new monetary system. XRP's purchase of Bitcoin will be a wake-up call for everyone. This purchase makes a lot of sense and will definitely happen. You can try to tell me what this means while you're still sitting down. It's not a given that it will happen. I guess the same things that people talk about when they talk about CV19. What do you know? We were right. So you can take your pigeon brain and go somewhere else because it's clear that this channel has too much opium. In any case, please let me know. Let us know what you think in the comments. Some people seem to think that the market value will stop at $50 trillion. I don't know why. Unfortunately, they don't know that the stock market has been around for 234 years. Okay, so it's been 234 years since the first trade on the Philadelphia stock market in 1790. After 2 years, a big competitor came on the scene. The New York Stock Exchange was there. I think the information I've given you today is very important. Some people work hard at this, while others would rather just sit there and talk. Okay, that's fine. So ladies and gentlemen, please let me know. Please tell us what you think in the space below. The Arch CEO said something about $22.3 trillion, and I saw that you're using DTC while you're talking about replacing cash. One of them only needs to turn over. Now let's talk about being fully computerized. A lot of money by 2025. If everything trades on egg, I think we could see 30 to 50 trillion XRP. Try again if you know what you're holding. Because so few people actually own cryptocurrency, these price changes have no meaning at all, ladies and gents. I'm thankful for all of you. We'll be back soon with another movie. Please let me know what you think in the area below.